Hello everybody, it is Emma here, and as I'm sure you can tell by the title of this video, today I want to talk about yes, AI bad. Let me preface by saying not all AI is bad, and I think that AI can be used and has been used for amazing, wonderful things. And it does and will make life easier in the future. But the way that we are currently using AI and not regulating AI and letting AI companies kind of just do whatever they want, yeah, that is the problem. And we'll talk about Duolingo later. The AI first thing, all of these things, these new initiatives that will come out in favor of AI, which we can already see happening, is, I think, in fact, a little dangerous, my opinion. So let's just get into it. First things first, I want to talk about the environmental consequences that AI does, whatever you want to say, which seemingly not a lot of people care about, or just, or don't know about it, or if they do know about it, again, they don't care. But I do. So I have my little note card down here. If you see me looking down, that's so I'm not spreading misinformation on the internet like some people like to do. Not gonna name names. So all of my stuff I have gotten from the businessenergyuk.com article, which was posted in February of this year. So all of this information fairly recent, which a lot of the information on the amount of energy and water and stuff that AI does use is kind of fairly recent, since AI is pretty new, and the amount and just how much we are using AI is also a fairly newish thing. So apparently, okay, according to the article and a University of California study, which I trust, me personally, is 100 words in ChatGPT, and if I'm correct, all of this information is based off of ChatGPT. Myself, I'm not 100% sure about other chatbots out there that's not ChatGPT. I know Perplexity AI and like the character ChatGPT, which I don't know if that's a different website or not, but I know about ChatGPT and Perplexity, and most of my gripes are ChatGPT because that's the one that everyone seems to be using. So 100 words, just 100 words in ChatGPT, 100-word email, 100-word whatever you're writing, 519 milliliters of water alone. So that means 200 words is a liter of water. Kids using ChatGPT to write their essays. Why are you using 5 bottles of water? Wait, okay. If you're gonna put in your 600-word essay to ChatGPT and then you tell it to generate it multiple times, I want you to buy a case of bottled water and just dump it all out into the street. That's what you're doing right now. That's what you're doing right now. So if you're okay doing that, all power to you. That's what's happening. That's what's happening. Listen, again, some people, like, I think using AI once or twice, or for little things, maybe you're using it to check the grammar or things like that. If you're not using it every single day on the regular, we can make some exceptions. But also just the way that how AI is regulated, the innovations and the technology that is being used to power the AI and how AI is running also just needs to be changed, because we can improve that. Companies can fix this, but do I think they're going to do that? No. So like, we can make AI more efficient. There are ways to do this, and I think they're trying to work on that for the new ChatGPT 4 thing, but do I think it'll be much better? No, not really. So aside from the water, 100 words is also 0.14 kilowatt hours, which is equivalent to 14 LED light bulbs. So that's like probably all the light bulbs that I have in my house. And then for an entire year of ChatGPT, that could power all of the houses in Iowa plus more. ChatGPT could run the entire state of Iowa for the United States. I'm sensing a problem. In the article, it said that Texas, which That's where I live, Texas. Texas uses the least amount of water, and then I'm assuming if it's using the least amount of water, it's using the least amount of energy. Texas is Texas. There's probably, at my university that I go to, there is a rule against ChatGPT. Like, it's banned. ChatGPT is banned. Are people still using it? Oh yes. Oh yes. I don't really know how they enforce that, or they can tell. I mean, I don't know. I don't know what they're doing about. I don't know what they're doing about that. But Texas in general is more stricter, I think, on the technology and like the phones and the stuff that goes inside the classrooms. Yeah. So I understand why Texas is on the lower end. But Texas Power Grid, okay, the notorious Texas Power Grid, is still, I think we have an AI plant in Texas somewhere. That I did not fact check. So I'll Google that after this. Disclaimer, not sure if there is an AI plant in Texas. But if there is, okay, the Texas Power Grid is powering this. How? Question mark? How? Question mark? No one is gonna have power in the winter. No one is gonna have power in the winter. So it's like we are putting the AI before the human safety. That's how I'm seeing this. People also all the time, they say, we can't do full electric vehicles. We can't go electric vehicles. We can't put more electric power grids. It's too much. It's too much. We can't do solar power or wind energy or whatever. Guys, the power grids, they just can't handle it. They can handle ChatGPT. They can handle ChatGPT using enough energy to power an entire state in the United States of America. Granted, Iowa, not a huge state, still hundreds of thousands of people nonetheless, hundreds of thousands of homes and buildings nonetheless in this state. It can power that. Our grids can do that, but they can't handle electric vehicles, more renewable energy initiatives. Yeah, okay, whatever you guys want to say. All of these environmental impacts, horrible, horrible, horrible. Guys, it's kind of over. Guys, it's kind of over because, and it's so crazy. I saw a TikTok, which I thought was a joke, which is not a joke. Some probably like 15, 16-year-old boy in high school. And I mean, if you guys are my age, I am 18, Gen Z, this person in my generation, you guys are my age. Watching this video, you might have seen this TikTok where he was like, I don't know how you older generations or like you older people survive without chat. Like, I can't even do my essays without chat. And it's like, what? The kids aren't writing their essays. The kids aren't reading the books. The people, I understand for things like old English literature or old text, like if you're in, I don't know, 8th grade history and your teacher is making you read Common Sense by Thomas Paine, you don't understand what is going on in whatever he's saying, put it into ChatGPT, simplify it. Okay. I think that's okay. But people are doing this for regular books, normal, average reading level books. You know what I mean? Or like I don't know, what's even assigned reading that, I don't know what kids read. Like, How to Kill a Mockingbird? I think that's one. How to Kill a Mockingbird. People, I know, people are putting in chat, please summarize chapters 1 through 5 of How to Kill a Mockingbird. Which is like Spark Notesing it, but worse, because why don't you just Spark Notes it? You know what I mean? But people are just using ChatGPT for anything, which is, the kids aren't reading, the kids aren't writing. Can ChatGPT do math? I don't know. Me personally, I've never used ChatGPT. I know, right? Surprising. But it's not like I'm holier than thou kind of thing. It's like me personally, using ChatGPT in that way goes against my values and my beliefs and the way that I want to go through the world in my life. If you want to keep using ChatGPT, all power to you. But again, my opinions. The use of AI and then the ChatGPT, I guess we're going to go into the in the next little portion now. In the public schools, in the universities, there are people now who I think it like last year, my anatomy teacher, my anatomy high school teacher was telling us about kids, and I'm sure everyone knows about this. People who have their PhDs, who used AI in their PhDs, are now getting called back to the universities and getting their PhDs taken away. You used AI in your PhD, which is the subject you're supposed to be an expert on. That's why you have a PhD. I don't really, what else is there to say? People getting bachelor's degrees, getting master's degrees, getting PhDs are no longer experts in their subject because they're not actually studying their subject. They're not the ones writing about it. They're not the ones doing their homework. They're not the ones reading all the things that they should be reading. They're just throwing it into ChatGPT and seeing what happens. I mean, society is cooked. Chat, we're cooked. Chat, we're cooked. It's over, chat. I don't know where we're going from here, because in no way, shape, or form can I think of anything. Well, currently the government now is not going to be regulating AI. The government now is telling you to go buy a Tesla. So if anyone wants to buy a Tesla, go do that, I guess. Don't do that. The government is actively promoting AI, so there's no way that we're going to get regulations on AI. In my perfect world, we would have AI regulations. There would be things regulating AI, but alas, we don't live in my world. So there is in no foreseeable future that I see AI being regulated in any way, shape, or form, or hampering down on these issues. So the kids can't read and the kids can't write, and the kids are just going to keep going down and down and down and down until we have a functionally illiterate society. Yes, writing as a skill, like actually physically writing, that's kind of going out of fashion a little bit. I mean, I still write pretty much every day. I take notes, handwrite my notes. That's me. I know a lot of people don't. Have I handwritten an essay? For the AP tests, I've handwrite, but I think now they're doing them online, so I don't know. I graduated last summer, and I feel like that was the last time. My AP English test was on the computer, so they're probably rolling out the paper test, which I admit is good for the environment, but the computer's not any better for the environment. Especially the computer waste. No good. So really, what are we trading off? But anyway, I digress. The skill of writing is going out of fashion, and typing is the new norm. And I kind of forget what train of thought I was on. Oh, writing. So kids using ChatGPT, kids not writing, kids not doing anything of that sort. Yes, we will have a society that doesn't know penmanship. Again, I understand, not in fashion so much anymore, but I mean, you just need to learn how to write. You need to know how to write in your native language. I feel like that is just a skill that people should have. If for whatever reason you can't write or writing is hard for you, okay, that's fine. Able-bodied people who can write, I think, should know how to write. I think if you can, you should. My opinion. So ChatGPT will be making the kids illiterate. Yeah. And it's also just the lack. AI can only do what humans have programmed it to do. So there will be no new innovation. There will be no new ideas. Like, ChatGPT is completely confined to whatever you put into it and whatever it has been taught. There will be no new anything coming from AI because It is not in AI's nature to make new ideas. And I don't think there will ever be a way for AI to make new ideas because it only knows what you teach it. So humans will not be able to innovate anymore because they don't know how to think. All they're doing is repeating ChatGPT prompts. And then what are we going to do? There will be, my generation, please put the ChatGPT down. Please put the ChatGPT down. You really don't. You don't need it. You really like I feel like ChatGPT is like an addiction. Like, do we need an intervention? Is this what needs to happen? Again, I don't know. Maybe I should. Maybe I should think of my legislation that I'd like to propose to the government about how to regulate ChatGPT. I don't know, chat. I don't know about all this. Anyways, the kids are in trouble. The kids are in trouble. And I'm kind of glad I got out of the public education tail end of it. But now I'm in university and half my friends are just plopping everything into ChatGPT. And I'm like, guys, like, why are you in college if you don't want to think? Why are you studying your degree if you don't care about it or you don't like it? In today's job market, why are you in college if you are not passionate about what you want to do or you don't want to go be a doctor or lawyer or whatever other thing that you need a bachelor's degree to go to higher education for? It's like, if you don't like school, if you're not passionate about education, if you're not passionate about learning whatever it is you're learning, why are you there? Because in today's climate, you don't need any of it. You don't need, I'll be honest, you don't. It's just more student loans, more debt. If you're in college at this point in the game, I have to assume you want to be there, and using ChatGPT every day does not signal to me you want to be there. We have computer science majors, oversaturated field. Anyways, but that's not the point. We have computer science majors using AI to do their job, and it's like, well, yeah, we should just take computer science off of the menu then. AI will be doing your job for you. So it's like, guys, what are we doing? Your whole major is computer science. You are supposed to learn and know how to code. That's what you're here for. And you don't want to do it? Then why are you a computer science major? Why are you a computer science major if you don't want to know how to code? I don't know, guys. Okay. Enough about the students. I could go on and on about public education and education in general for days. That is my specialty. The next kind of thing that I want to talk about is the lack of regulations on AI and the big news story that happened, like the AI chatbots, the big news story last year, trigger warning, suicide, where a 14-year-old boy killed himself because of an AI chatbot. A Daenerys Targaryen chatbot. Which, so many things, so many problems with this. A tragedy, horrible, should never have happened. Absolutely tragic. It's, what can you say but, oh my God, right? And it's because of this company then, it's through the OpenAI company, these like character chat bots. And I didn't know this was an epidemic because I did see a TikTok like 2 days ago where some girl was like, me being a weirdo freak, talking to my AI character bot every day before bed. And I was like, wait. And it was like 600,000 likes. I was like, wait, people are doing this regularly? No? Please? That's worse. To me, that is worse than using ChatGPT to write your essay, because you are using ChatGPT as a replacement friend. Or a replacement boyfriend or girlfriend or relationship or whatever you're using these AI chatbots for, you are using it as a replacement for real human connection. Oh? The AI chatbot? Oh. It's bad. It is so bad. I didn't know that was like a thing. I genuinely didn't know. That people just talked to their AI chatbots every day before bed. Go talk to your real friends, please. Please. I think it's, The kids need intervention. I digress. To the main point of the story, this 14-year-old boy killed himself because the AI went off the rails and was telling him all sorts of weird, vaguely suicidal things that perpetuated his desire for this, right? Because the AI had no limits, it had no restrictions, it was not regulated. And the company then went in and was like, oh yeah, my bad, guess we'll fix that. Too little too late, a kid is dead. A kid is dead, and yes, we can partially blame AI. Yes, I'm sure this kid had underlying mental health issues. Even if he did, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Your AI chatbot is responsible. I don't know. I didn't read up. I don't even know if there's more new information on this because all the articles that I saw were like back when it happened, like November, October, December kind of last year. So I don't know if the mom went through with suing them or if she won or if there's a settlement or what goes on, but I hope she takes them for everything they've got. Yes, I do. Because what do you even do? You know what I mean? And it's just like the kids are in dire need of human connection. The kids are in need because they're using chatbots. Like, where a kid killed himself because of an AI chatbot. Like, what even is there to say about this other than we need to do something? And it's just like, I don't know. I feel like this whole thing got swept under the rug. Like, no one talks about it. It was kind of like 1 day, 2 day news, and now everyone's just like, oh, my AI chatbot friend. No. But back to people are using AI chatbots for replacement for a human connection. Yes, that is what's happening. And it is a lack of the third spaces and the community and the togetherness, but it's also just Gen Z culture, which I guess we can attribute maybe a little bit to COVID, which I don't really want to because people like to blame COVID on everything. But in my eyes, what is happening now and the way that we are seeing Gen Z and Gen Alpha come out right now, and not really older Gen Z, again, it's more the younger side of Gen Z. It's like what we're seeing now I was seeing happening already, and COVID kind of just accelerated it. I was in 8th grade when COVID hit, so I finished my 8th grade year after spring break, finished it online, did my entire freshman year of high school online. To me, this did not impact me in any way. I understand, and I'm greatly privileged to say that because it did hurt a lot of people's mental health. A lot of people were not well, especially kids my age during COVID. But my mom and stepdad were working still. So I'm an only child, so I'm sitting home alone all day. Like, I was just home alone all day. A lot of people were not granted this privilege. A lot of people had to be home alone with their families. Had to be surrounded by their families day and night, every day for a year. I do understand. I do understand a lot of people were not well during COVID. But, it's been 5 years, give or take 5 years since we were in lockdown. And like that as a society isolated everyone. It made everyone kind of a recluse, you know what I mean? But now we are 5 years later, and I don't really think we can use COVID as an excuse anymore because everyone's been out and about, and some people were out and about during COVID. So I don't think they really have room to talk. If you were not in your house and you were still going, oh, I'm going to go to the beach. Oh, I'm going to go to the bar. I'm going to go to the club. Silence. You don't get to claim the global loneliness, okay? You were out. But lack of third spaces, all of these things that kids my age, kids younger than me are feeling the impacts of being alone. But a lot of Gen Z people don't really want to go out and make friends. like they don't want to try or put the effort in and do things. Like kids my age don't want to go out and go outside of their comfort zone. And I'm not talking about like going to the club or whatever. I'm talking like organizing in your community, going to a community event, going to, if you're in college, doing something with a group on campus, like all of these things, or just talking to the person next to you, which I know is kind of a college thing, but I feel like it's even worse now because it's like your professor is like, okay, you have to work in a group, and then four of you just sit there and stare at each other. You know what I mean? And it's like Gen Z does not really want to take an active role in socializing or socialization anymore. And I don't really know what, and I mean, I fall victim to this too. But you know, I don't like, I've got friends from high school. I'm going to local university. You know, I had like a few close friends in high school, and they're still my friends now. You know what I mean? Like I never was in a big friend group or anything like that. And so these are the people I talk to on a regular basis. I don't really go and put myself out there and try and find new friends. But I'm also like, yeah, new friends would be nice, but I'm not really looking for new friends kind of thing, you know what I mean? Like I'm not in dire need of socialization like people who are talking to the AI chatbots are. And if you are talking to the AI chatbots and you have a lot of friends, why are you talking to the AI chatbots? Like what? Why? Like I understand as a joke, maybe you're doing that silly little let me try and be funny with the chatbot thing. But I'm not talking about. I'm talking about the people again who are doing this every day or every other day on the regular. Like why? Me personally, I think that again this is because of the lack of socialization in Gen Z, Gen Alpha, all of this stuff. But I think there's just a lot of factors to that. And it also just stems from the Gen Z culture of not going out, not being friendly, or, you know, just all of that stuff. And especially Gen Z dating culture. It's like people in Gen Z want the illusion of a relationship, but they don't actually want relationships. Like, they don't want to try. They don't want to work for it. They don't want to do anything for it. It's all about the situationships. I sound like I'm 50, but I promise I'm not. And because I don't do the Instagram situationship talking stage, whatever. I don't do that stuff. And so it's like I'm kind of in the outside looking in a little bit, but like no, because like yeah, so it's like they want the illusion of being in a relationship or talking to someone or having someone that is the boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever they have, but they do people in a relationship things, but they don't actually want to be in a relationship, and they don't actually want to see each other in person. They just want to text on Instagram or Snapchat. People don't use Snapchat. At least I don't think people use Snapchat. Maybe they do. Instagram is the thing. People just want to use Instagram all the time. And it's like, well, okay. Don't really know what to do about that or say about that, because that's just like a my generation type issue and will be even worse for Gen Alpha. Rip to you guys. It's bad over here already, so I don't know what to say about that. I digress. Next, final topic. Please get AI out of my face, out of the companies, out of the movies. Ooh. The movie thing, I know there's one, it's like an AI movie, and I remember seeing that I think Natasha Lyonne is gonna be in this movie with some guy, or like she's working on this movie, and then everyone on Twitter was like, then why did she strike? Like, why did she do the writer's strike? Like, what was she even striking for? Which I agree, because, oh my god, like, I thought you were better than this, please, why? It's so disheartening to see, and like, oh my god, who was it? Chris Pratt and Ryan Reynolds and Chris Pratt in that Super Bowl commercial with the Meta AI glasses or whatever. It was an AI commercial, and I'm seeing all these celebrities in AI and endorsing AI, and I'm like, guys, please, please, like, you are all actors, and actresses and whatever, like, you are do acting which cannot be done by AI, which we're trying to keep the AI out of the arts, and you're endorsing it? You're not gonna have a job. Like, what do you mean? This is your livelihood, and you're like, yay AI. Huh? What? Scary stuff. That really annoys me. I also just don't like looking at Chris Pratt, but any celebrity endorsing AI, I'm like, can we wrap it up, please? The AI, get it out. I know Pinterest, people say Pinterest has been taken over by AI. I do have Pinterest. I don't use it that frequently. I haven't really been on it since. Maybe I'll go check it out later, but I believe it. I believe it's been taken over by AI. I mean, freaking Meta. Bad things. I do not have Facebook. I do not even want to go on Facebook. I don't really use Instagram a whole lot, but I know Meta is in, its little nasty fingers are in that. I mean, Google AI, you can't even turn it off. You can't turn Google AI off. Literally looking up how to turn off Google AI, and Google AI is telling me, you can't, sorry. Oh my God. Chat, please. And it's like, Google AI is wrong. Google AI is wrong most of the time. And it cherry picks pieces of information from the AI, from the articles that it's using or that it's generating. And it's like, well, don't put it out there. And my friend, who is business major doing MIS stuff, she was telling me about how kind of the AI queries work, and it's like, it's putting out the wrong information because anyone can kind of go in and put information into the AI, and so it just spits out wrong information until someone corrects it. Someone has to go in and change it. And it's like, that's all great and dandy. Again, AI can be helpful. AI can be used for good things, but do not put your AI out there. I keep blurring AI. Do not put your AI out there if it is going to spit out wrong information because it's not fine-tuned enough. They're just putting AI out there to learn and to grab and to steal from people. AI is just stealing from you. And it's like, no, I don't want it. Me personally, please keep Google AI away from me. Please keep Google AI away from me. I hate Google AI. I don't even know what to do because, like, how am I going to boycott Google? Use Safari? Does Safari use AI? I don't even know what I'm supposed to do. I don't even know what I'm supposed to do to avoid the AI. AI everywhere. Duolingo. I had a 1,422-day streak on Duolingo. Can I speak these languages? No. I was trying to learn. Well, I live in a very predominantly Spanish speaking part of Texas, and so I didn't really need Duolingo for Spanish, but it's like I was using Duolingo for Spanish and Arabic. Can I fluently speak either of these languages? No, I can't. So was it really all that useful anyway? No. And now I'm using Mango, which is a different learning app for languages, which you can also, not sponsored by Mango, not sponsored by anyone. I just think it's a good app. Go and get it from the App Store if you have a library card, or if you are in a university, I think, because I could sign in using my university like email and password. If you're in college with an affiliated university, which I'm sure is like most universities in the United States, you can sign in for free and get everything for free, get all their languages for free. Or if you aren't in college, you have a library card, you can use your library card, sign in, get everything for free. So I think it's very accessible, very easy to use, and I think it's more beneficial than Duolingo because it's not a game. It's not a game. But yeah, I deleted Duolingo after their AI first statement. AI company first. Oh, Duolingo, we were rooting for you, please. It was so heartbreaking because I've literally been using Duolingo for almost 4 years now. I think my streak started in June. So like this June would have been 4 years. And I deleted it just like that. I was like, okay, I guess. because my beliefs and values matter to me. That's just me though. So yeah, Duolingo is no longer a part of my life. Sad. Sad things. It's just, what can you do? What can you do? I don't want to watch movies with AI. I don't want to listen to AI music. I don't even want to think about reading an AI generated book. I don't even know. I don't even want to think about that, which I know I watched a YouTube video a while back where there's like this AI generated like library thing for kids that like all the books are AI generated, but it's meant for like I think elementary, middle schoolers to kind of learn how to read kind of thing. If I'm not mistaken. Oh yeah, I'm just remembering this video now that I watched about that. If an AI book ever gets published, I'm jumping. Yeah, no, it's it. It's done. It's over. And if people in the comments are like, "Oh, there's actually an AI," don't tell me. Don't tell me until it's breaking news, cuz that would just, it's like we are actively working to destroy our society, which I mean, it's kind of already happening, but it's like we don't care and we're just progressing it further. Yeah. But you know, AI can, again, I think AI can be used for wonderful things. I think the self-checkout at Walmart, I think we needed that. That's not really AI. But it's like, I think, there's this, we have a movie theater, Flicks Brew House. If anyone knows it, I love Flicks Brew House, please. The queso there. There's little, like, AI robots that drive around the theater with food on it and stuff. I think that's amazing. I think that's wonderful. Not ChatGPT. Not the way that we use ChatGPT. Again, it's all about the way that we use it and the way that people use things. But Americans can never do anything right. And it's not like, it's like the Duolingo boycotts, right? It's like people like, "Oh, I deleted my streak." It's like, "Oh, that's great. Let's get everyone to delete it." Americans can't boycott right. Americans can't do anything. Like, what are we? No collective organization. But it's like the way that we use things. And if everyone was like, everyone hears about how much water and electricity and the way that AI is damaging our environment, and people are like, "Oh, okay, like let's all use ChatGPT only once a week." There's gonna be people out there that just keep using it like every day. Yeah. But again, ending on a little more positive, you know, I think we'll be okay. Probably. Again, I love the little AI waiters that they have going around in Flicks. And self-checkouts. And autocorrect. Autocorrect is AI. I love autocorrect. I think that's great. But see, I think we need more things like this. Not AI chatbots. My 2 cents. Is like text-to-speech is AI? Pretty sure most text-to-speech is probably AI. I think that's great. I think that's great. If subtitles auto-generated, I think that's great. More of this, please. Please, more of this, less AI chatbots. Please and thank you. So that's about wraps up my AI rant. Feel free to leave your thoughts and opinions below. I am all ears, and thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.